Hello everybody, welcome to our boss video for Demon of Song in Dark Souls 2. I'm Ryan Telgenik from GamesRadar.com.
And I'm Lorenzo Valoria.
Alright Lorenzo, this is basically just a giant frog.
A giant toad thing, okay.
He's got a creepy ass face too. You can kind of see that poking out.
Alright, so what's this guy all about? What is his guff with you, and how has he tried to kill you?
Well, as you can see,
look at
he
that face.
pulls out like the creepy face. His entire body is heavily armored, just like the Duke's Dear Freya boss, the armored spider. The only way you can hurt him is when he pulls his face out of his head.
Okay.
That is his weak point. You can see right there. I thought maybe I could go up and whack him. Didn't work out. When he pulls that thing out, these attacks are really easy to dodge, and he has a lot of like reload time. I don't know. Well, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, the timer for him to recover from his attack is pretty substantial. And so what I do is I just hung back right outside of his little arms, his little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
Yeah.
Waited for him to do a couple swings and go in, hit him once, back out. If you're really close to him, he won't just do those 2 slams. He'll do like 4 hits and then like follow it up with a sweep. So just be a little careful of that.
Yeah, it looks like you just want to stay in front of him the whole time so he could pull out his face arm thing attack. And
I wouldn't advise getting near his back legs. He'll kind of pound those around, and those are a little tougher to dodge. Now you just saw him do a giant leap attack toward me. Those are his only attacks that are pretty difficult to dodge. You saw earlier he has one where he kind of puts some distance between you. Just kind of run toward him. If you stay back, he'll do this.
Okay.
Just shooting giant water balls at you.
Easily side rolled, it looks like.
Well, yeah, because the way that he shoots those is like he'll shoot one off to the left, one to the center, then one off to the right. And so, like, as soon as you see whichever direction he shoots first, just head that way, and you can entirely dodge all the rest without any effort.
Cool.
Now, that body slam, again, is the one that gave me the most trouble. I think I got hit most of the time by that attack every time he did it.
Yeah, this is one of the more creative boss designs.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite fights, just because he's so cool looking.
Yeah, like this and the Rotten. The Rotten was a cool one too. He's just a corpse pile. You could see our Rotten boss video as well. But this guy, I think, takes the cake as far as as boss design goes. Maybe not with difficulty of attacks or anything like that, but he seems to just be doing the same same just few attacks.
Yeah, it's really. I think his moveset is actually pretty limited. Maybe that's just because I never really went behind him. I'm sure I know for a fact he does have like a leg stomp. I don't know like what other attacks he'll do if you, for some reason, try and get behind him. He's also got that, but like the wind up time for that attack is so long. But however, when he does slam the ground, it's got a surprising amount of AoE range.
Okay.
You probably want to just get a little bit of distance just to be safe, but you could also just watch for him to fall, do a perfect roll. You won't get hit. Pretty easy. As I say that, I thought maybe it'd be really funny if I got hit right there. Just talking about like, oh yeah, that attack's no problem at all.
And I think it helps that you have that badass smelter demon sword.
Dude, that sword's so cool. Like, so I had a giant club plus 10 that I'd maxed out, and I also had it enchanted it with the blacksmith that's in the Lost Bastille. The smelter demon sword isn't quite as strong as my club was, but it does have that really sweet looking heavy attack that does that giant flame explosion.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Only bummer about that is it takes a ton of durability away from your weapon, just kind of like in Dark Souls where some of the specials would degrade your weapons very, very quickly.
But, you know, the thing with Dark Souls 2, all your weapons just repair once you go to the bonfire,
exactly.
So it's not a big deal.
I really love that mechanic change, I gotta say.
You don't have to worry about fixing your equipment all the time, which is a nice thing.
You know what I'm really bummed I never found was the armor from the beta that the Temple Knight has.
Oh, yeah.
The Famrin or something like that.
Yeah,
I know it's in the game, though. I gotta find it on my second playthrough.
Yeah,
I will find it.
That Drangleic armor you got is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I eventually got enough stats in my equip load, or put enough points into my equip load stat to use the shield too, which has 100% physical block.
Oh, sweet.
Pretty badass. That's the shield I'm finally using here. But yeah, I think I drew this fight out a little longer than it needed to be, but especially, again, when he's doing that attack, you can just run up. I don't know why I'm not hitting him right away, but super easy.
Almost
had him. But yeah, just, dodge his very slow and obvious attacks, and you're not going to have much difficulty with this boss. That'll do it for the Demon of Song. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to see our other Dark Souls 2 boss guides, and also check us out at gamesradar.com.